How is everybody doing this fine day? I am back after a few weeks off just because honestly, the world's fucking crazy and I needed some time off. Just gonna be saying I'm very busy, but actually hunger free and happy. The app is getting ready to be on Google Store. It is on Google Store right now for select few people that are helping me test it out. And also they're my coaching clients, so they're on there right now. It is working out very, very well, working some chinks out and jumping through the hoops of Google. Because everybody knows how much Google loves me, right? Because that's just the way it is. But I did see this, and I'm going to start making some videos a lot more here because the project is finally coming to a close after 9 months of me sitting at a computer building an app. I have built my own app. I will be talking much more about it, even starting tomorrow. And I will be giving all of you an advanced way to get onto the app. You can track your nutrition. It does have an ultra processed food tracker, which most apps don't have. I think we're the only one that actually has it. Gluten-free tracking, but it tracks all the calories, hydration, gives you hydration reminders. If you join premium, you get to join the chats and the challenges. And we are running our coaching clients through there, of course. But even if you're just on for basic, you're absolutely able to track your hydration, track your calories, track your sleep, track your stress, track your indulgences, help with portion size control. It does almost everything that coaching can do. I know that it is going to be a very weird world here coming up soon. People are going to need to get healthy. I mean, read the writing on the wall, people. Shit's about to get very, very hard. I'm getting very 2020-ish vibes. So everybody should just be prepared. And the best way you could possibly be prepared is to not be sickly. So speaking of sickly, I haven't watched this whole thing, right? Because I think everybody here knows I am not a humongous fan of Jillian Micheals. What I did see of it, and Jillian, if you're watching, which some people have told me that she knows who I am and shit like that, but if you're watching, you did a fucking phenomenal job. I think you just took it too easy on them, but that's just me. Because some of the stuff that was said was absolutely, absolutely insane. Emily, how are you doing? Can't wait either. Some of the stuff she was saying was full on next level, you know, just coddling of these people in my mind. And don't get me wrong, she was harsher than these people were expecting because they are very weak, fat people. Not saying that all fat people are weak. Some fat people are very, very strong. You know what we call those people? People that lose weight. That's the fat people that are strong lose weight. Reality. And I also took some time off because it was 6 years ago today that I told you also that we should have the young people still mingle, not destroy the economy, and protect the old people. And instead, we destroyed the economy and let all the old people die anyway. Believe it. So. In case you haven't been watching, you should follow me on Twitter. My name is Alan Roberts on Twitter, just like it is in real motherfucking life. And this is my real motherfucking face. Unlike many people on Twitter, which is actually X, but I still call it Twitter because fuck Elon Musk. He's going to still shadow ban me. Fuck off, motherfucker. But I've been having a lot of fun destroying doctors on there. It's been a great bit of fun. But let's just get to this because I cannot, like, some of these people, I can't believe they weren't paid actors or actresses. Like I could believe if they were, because that's sometimes how they can fucking roll. But let's get to this, right? Let's see. Her first surrounding claim, which, by the way, Jubilee, I know you never have me on there, but if you really, really, really wanted to see ratings, get 40 of the biggest possible, and I mean that figuratively and literally, fat activists, and let me on there. And it will be entertaining. I will fucking entertain you. Trust me. But let's go with this.
That obesity is not healthy and pretending it is.
To get out of our chair in time to go debate it. This argument comes up from time to time, and I do my best not to entertain it because it's ridiculous. And quite frankly, I think most people understand that. But there's some.
By the way, in case you're wondering,
folks,
in case you're wondering why I have to use other people's clips, is because you pull Jubilee up on here, they're going to fucking close you down. Like they've cut me off midstream multiple times. So this is her first claim. Obesity is not healthy.
My first surrounded claim is that obesity is not healthy, and pretending it is puts lives at risk.
So obviously, a bunch of people run up.
If you want to be the first debater, get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
Which is funny. I thought that was hilarious because he's having these people race. That's funny. That's funny. Um, so they get up there and they start talking about BMI and all sorts of shit. Obesity is not healthy 100% of the time. Having extra weight on you, not healthy. Shit, I'm even still downsizing because I know it's coming. And I don't want to have to be that dependent upon food, to tell you the truth. But I can tell you that being morbidly obese is 100% of the time unhealthy for you. If for no other reason than gravity, cartilage, connective tissue, ligaments, tendons, and the ejection fraction of your heart are all very real motherfucking things. I have yet to hear. I heard a dietitian earlier today. I'm going to do a video on her later on too, where she is literally talking about how metabolically healthy obese people and blah blah blah. If you have to categorize the type of health you are, you're not fucking healthy. First of all, there's no such thing as metabolically unhealthy or metabolically healthy obese people. It's just not. If you check their hormone levels out, I guarantee you they're not metabolically healthy. If you check out their cytokine levels, because what happens when you have too many fat cells? When you have you can only grow so many fat cells. And what happens is hyperplasia. Hyperplasia makes it so the fat cells get bigger. When the fat cells get bigger, some of them crowd other fat cells, and the fat cells that they crowd die. And they do get replaced by other fat cells, but they die and they release things like TNF-A, interleukin 1, interleukin 6, interleukin 10. These are highly inflammatory cytokines, meaning that they cause systemic bodily inflammation. And a lot of times go past the blood-brain barrier to become neuroinflammation. This is reality. This is not simply talking about your metabolic health. I don't give a fuck what your blood sugar's at when you're on, the max dose of fucking metformin. And I even if you weren't on any medications, I don't give a fuck if your blood sugar levels are okay. Gravity is destroying your fucking knees, ankles, lower back, your feet. It's destroying your load-bearing ambulatory system because you are too fucking big for what the system was made to hold. You are only allowed by the laws of nature to carry so much fucking weight on so much fucking frame. This is not something that is some sort of secret by any stretch of the imagination. This is just reality. The reality is you cannot stack on 600 pounds on a frame that was meant to carry 140 pounds and think that you're going to be fucking okay. And it's another thing too. Like, you can't tell if I'm healthy when you look at me. God damn, motherfucker, I can see you can barely stand the fuck up. Like anybody that tells you you cannot look at somebody and tell if they're healthy or not, lies. Absolutely fucking lies. They absolutely lie their ass off. If you are morbidly obese, you are unhealthy 100% of the motherfucking time. I didn't get to who she was talking to with this, and nor did I care. I downloaded that guy's video because I just wanted the first question. I do highly suggest you go watch the actual Jubilee video. This is why it pisses me off that Jubilee cuts me off when I watch their videos, because I always suggest that people go watch the video, the original video. But I can tell you, Jillian Micheals does mop the floor with these motherfuckers. But I also tell you, she does it in a very I feel bad for you kind of way. Fuck that shit. It is 2026. If you motherfuckers are talking about you can't tell if I'm healthy by looking at me, I don't give a fuck if I hurt your fifis because you're fucking delusional. Something needs to snap you the fuck out of it. It just is reality. If you're a fat person trying to lose weight, Hunger Free and Happy is the app. It will be on the Google store hopefully within the next week or so for everybody across the fucking world. And trust me on this, it will help you gain healthier habits. It will help you figure this shit out. And very fucking frankly, you really want to. And if you don't want to have a coach, if you don't want to have somebody else involved, you can help yourself by trying to make habits of getting properly hydrated, of starting your day with protein, of looking out for ultra processed foods, those sorts of things. But this whole thing with these folks was wild. So let's go to another one. And this is her final claim. Let's see this one.
Is that the body positivity movement is fundamentally disempowering.
What form or what do you mean it's disempowering?
Okay. Well, I perceive it as follows. First, it's externalized shame, as opposed to appreciating that this is something that does arise within. And if you'll hear me all the way out, I think I can illustrate that for many, it is actually a choice.
So I think that this is, that the video's cutting off because of how I download them. But I can tell you this. The body positivity movement is the most toxic fucking thing ever in our society. I've told you guys about this shit for fucking almost a decade now. We cannot coddle our way to health. Yeah, like anybody's like, oh, if you want fat people to lose weight, you should be nicer to them. Fuck that. Coddling is what got them there. You know, us protecting people from the consequences of their actions is what got people where we're at, right? If every fat person had to pay for their chronic illness out of their own fucking pocket, they would either choose to eat or choose to pay for their meds. And if they choose to keep eating and don't go on meds, natural selection. If they choose to, you know, pay for their meds and then try to get healthier so they don't need the meds and so they can eat, then that's natural selection. Then they live. And I know that everybody thinks that I am a horrible person for talking shit like that, for saying shit like, you know, the real stuff. But I got a newsflash for you. We need to start letting natural selection naturally select again, or we are going to keep morphing into this very weird fucking real live version of a crossover from Idiocracy and Wall-E. Because this is we're at a very bad spot. We are at a point where 6 years ago, we closed the fucking planet down over cold that was predominantly a danger to very elderly people with 4 serious comorbidities and people that had lifestyled themselves to the frailty of somebody very old with 4 serious comorbidities. That's not me making that shit up. That's the actual goddamn data. And that was the goddamn data in early January of 2020. We knew this already. But instead of trying to, you know, encourage people who have lifestyled themselves to said frailty and protect the elderly people, we just decided to destroy everybody and make sure that every kid in America had some mental problems and developmental issues and all sorts of shit. To still be arguing that you are okay fat right now, the fact that society is even humoring this is a huge fucking problem. It's an enormous problem. Excuse the pun, because they're enormous. But it's an enormous problem that we can't accept anymore, because it is bad for you. The body positivity movement is very bad for people. Very, very bad. To try to pretend that you do not have the consequences of face fucking yourself with pie to the point where you have to waddle, that's very bad. Like, it's like trying to pretend like you have no choice. Extremely bad. Like when we get all this bullshit in here where a lot of these people are like, you know, some people are just bigger. No, you're bigger because you fucking eat more. And I understand, you know, you have this, you have that, PCOS, blah, 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 blah. That makes it even more the reason that you shouldn't face fuck yourself with pie. You should eat some steak and fucking go for a walk. But you should not, like, if you have problems like hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, you know, any variety of the excuses that are used, because I know they're very real things, trust me. But you getting fat because of them, you're using them as an excuse, and you are allowing yourself to be a victim of them instead of you taking your life in control and not suffering the consequences of you allowing it to take you. There's a lot of studies and data that show that at maximum, it may be a 20% hit to your basal metabolic rate. 20 fucking percent. You know what you need to do then? Eat a little bit less, move a lot fucking more. And I know people are like, oh, that's overly simplistic. No, it gets really fucking easy when you actually take this to mind. Ultra processed food like products are not fucking food. They're not. If 50% of your diet is made up of ultra processed food like products, 50% of your diet is not actual fucking food. It is chemically engineered food like products to keep you wanting more. That's reality. This is known. Society knows this. A lot of fat acceptance advocates use this as an excuse. Like, well, our food system keeps us addicted. You keep eating the shit. There's many people that have lost, including myself, well over 100 fucking pounds and kept it off forever. You know how I do that? I don't eat shit. I don't eat food like products. Very rarely I do. Very, very, very rarely. I still indulge, but I tell myself, this is not healthy. This is barely fucking food. It's just too much. Like, these people are just like too much right now. And again, we shouldn't be humoring this. We've got tons of people just staring into the camera, fucking gluttoning themselves, all that shit. It's ridiculous. Let's see what this one is.
Fear and shame to raise them?
Does it seem like I use fear and shame to raise them?
Yeah, because you talk about using fear and shame.
I don't talk about, first of all, that is a life or death intervention on a ticking clock.
But
Biggest
do you
Loser.
look at
That's
me and
not
see a life or
parenthood.
death need for an intervention, right?
100 motherfucking percent. Your double chin has a double fucking chin. 100%. You need for real. You need a very serious intervention, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Yes, 100%. You need an intervention. I believe Jillian answers yes to this one too. But if she didn't, I will answer it for you. Not only do you need an intervention, somebody should have stepped in a long motherfucking time ago. A long motherfucking time ago. You're unhealthy as fuck. Truly unhealthy. And to think that you're not is wild. For this woman to be sitting across from Jillian Micheals, blocking out the fucking sun, to think that you don't need an intervention about your shit is crazy. To think that you think you're fine the way you are, that's mental illness. Like, for this woman to be sitting across from anybody and trying to claim, like, do you think I need help? Fuck yes, you do. You had to waddle your ass over here. I can see you're physically encumbered. You sound like you're breathing soup. Yes, you need an intervention. Absolutely. Again, your double chin has a double chin. That's it. You're not supposed to have a double chin. You have a double chin for your double chin.
Right now. Be honest.
Yeah, I do. I'm telling you that shame is a signal. It's telling you, hey, look over here. Now listen.
Hang on a second. Fucking hell yeah. Everybody, congratulate this person. I saw somebody else up there that said they have hypothyroidism and lost 70 pounds too. Fuck yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Like, people act like it's impossible. Fuck, I bet you that was not easy, Maria. I bet you that was not easy. But I bet you fucking did it. Looking forward to having you on the app when we launch. Fuck yeah. We need people like you in the group chats. Fuck yeah. We're going to make a big, large community of people that are not going to fucking accept excuses, that are going to fucking help each other get fucking healthy, help each other learn about ultra-processed foods, how to get proper sleep, how to get proper hydration, how to get proper activity, stress relief. You'll learn what you can from your stress events, learn what you can from your cravings, from your binges. It's how I keep track of my binges. By the way, 1,888 motherfucking days today, no binge. 1,888 days today, no binge, motherfuckers. What's up? But anyway, congratulations, Maria. That's fucking awesome. Here we go.
People are absolutely, at one point or another, very often victims. However,
so did you see how they had Jillian on top? Like, they did the whole split view of Jillian was top and she was on the bottom. You know why? Because even in the picture, it would just crush Jillian. Sorry, I had to say it.
How we choose to respond to that injury, okay, at one time absolutely meant your psychological survival. It is how you survived that injury. The problem is it perpetuates and it no longer serves. But if we continue to repeat the pattern, it's actually has a name. It's called a repetition compulsion. And the goal, right, is I will master this. I will play this out. It's safer to play it out externally than where those feelings really belong, because that's painful. It's also safer because you don't have to suffer the primal loss of whatever was missing. So now, can I give you an example? I'm a shitty parent. We talked about this, but just follow me, right? I'm a shitty parent and I'm not there for you. Okay, instead of you saying, oh my God, my mom was never available, I didn't get what I needed, we then internalize that and go, it must be because I'm not good enough. Hence the sinner part, okay? Not because mommy is unavailable due to her own limitations. Instead, it gets internalized. And that is what becomes toxic shame.
Like, one more time, she's humoring these people a little too much, right? Like, you're big, you're fat, you did it to yourself. Stop it. I mean, I feel for anybody that believes this stupid shit, frankly, because that's what this is. It's stupid shit. Let me see. I think I have a few more for everybody. Give me a second. Huh, apparently that only took these 5. Huh. Got one more coming up here. But let's see. One of these women actually stated that being called obese was offensive and offered up being called fat body. First of all, being a fat body is like That's not very fucking nice in my opinion. But I don't give a fuck what you want to be called. I want to call you what I fucking want to call you. You're not going to police my words. Like, it's wild that people think that that's acceptable. Like to tell people, you can't call me this. I can call you whatever fuck I want. You can call me whatever fuck you want. I don't give a fuck what people call me. What people think about me is none of my motherfucking business. If I make it my business, I have the option to give a fuck and not give a fuck. I just happen to not give a fuck. So the problem that people that talk like that, like obese is a slur, and I'm going to try very hard not to use the word because it's a slur. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you people have had life way too goddamn easy. Like, for real. Like, people have diluted what the word slur was. I grew up in Pittsburgh, PA. In the 70s and 80s was when I was in school, in high school and stuff like that. All my friends were black or Hispanic, except for a few. All of them, right? You guys don't know what the fuck slurs actually are anymore. If you think obese is a slur, all of you can shut the fuck up. Because I've seen my friends go through serious fucking shit being called serious fucking slurs where people use them in a way where they were hoping to demean them as much as humanly fucking possible because they believe they were subhuman. So everybody can fuck off. You guys trying to act like you're some sort of fucking discriminated against minority when you are coddled like a motherfucker. It's disgusting. We coddle fat people in America to the point where they are so entitled that they have no issue gluttoning themselves, over consuming food resources to the point where it affects the environment and the fucking prices of food, by the way. And then they glutton themselves to ill health, and then they, in fact, burden everybody else by the healthcare system being shared resources also. And even if they paid for this shit out of their own fucking pockets, it would still be an unfair burden on the healthcare system. Because have you ever seen an EMS come try to help a 400-pound person? Have you ever seen an ambulance? If you see an ambulance show up to try to help 150, 160, 170-pound male or help a 400-pound male, tell me that they don't use more resources. Anybody, I'm willing to fucking hear it. You cost society more because you're greedy as fuck about food. Now, I know everybody that there are people that have problems. Fuck, if somebody threw peanut M&Ms at me, it might turn me into a fucking entire spiral because they are my binge trigger. For real, I don't even like going into the fucking convenience store by myself because they're oftentimes at the checkout counter and it fucking makes my teeth fucking chatter. That's how bad my binge eating disorder is. That's why 1,888 days tracked on the Hunger Free and Happy app, because it does have a binge-free streak tracker on it. That's why I keep track of it every single fucking day, because I treat it like it's alcoholism. Because if I start binging, I can end my fucking life. That is how serious this shit is. And yet people refuse to try to accept responsibility for their actions, even though their actions hurt themselves and burn the rest of society. It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. So let's see if I can get this last one up here. Here it is.
Be against the law to discriminate against people based on their body size.
Unquestionably.
So why don't we see more fitness and wellness advocates asking for that?
I'm happy to ask for it. I'll ask for it right now. I didn't know that you thought I wasn't for it.
I wasn't allowed to have a ding dong. When I came home and I said, I want ding dong.
Notice how they make it about themselves immediately. So this is one of my favorite ones. The ding dong woman. Jesus Christ! Like, did you say this shit just for me? Like, did you actually say these things just so I would have something to laugh at? Because this is hilarious.
Unquestionably.
So why don't we see more fitness and wellness advocates asking for that?
I'm happy to ask for it. I'll ask for it right now. I didn't know that you thought I wasn't for it.
I wasn't allowed to have a ding dong. When I came home and I said, I want ding dongs in my lunch. You know what my mom bought me? Low-fat ding dongs. Maybe there's more to life than trying to lose weight. That's what body positivity.
So this woman is in a spiral because her parents, when she was a child, and they didn't want her to be fat, they didn't even say no to a ding dong. They just gave her a low fat one. and she like carries that shit into fucking adulthood. Get the you are all of you. If any of the people that are on this show, if any of the fat people that are on this show, obese, morbidly obese, globe shaped, whatever fuck you want to call yourselves. You guys, you motherfuckers should be happy they don't call me. Like for real. Because like they should have just had 20 therapists right at the fucking door for you motherfuckers. I would have wrecked all you. Like, and not only would I wrecked all you, but I wrecked all you with data, facts, and stats, and still made you. This woman just act like there's more to life than losing weight. You're upset over a fucking difference between a low fat and regular ding dong. Like, you're on fucking camera complaining about that shit. Like, that is fucking wild. That's insane to me. That's crazy. Let's listen to more of it.
Activity has given me. You have to love yourself. You have to invite love into the space.
How?
By looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I'm beautiful. That can work.
But if you're not, like, what if you have to lie to yourself? What if you look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow person? Like, deep down, that's not beautiful. Like, deep down, that you're wearing, like, you're wearing, like, you're wearing the consequences of your actions. You don't think you're beautiful. You don't. Deep down, you don't. You know how I know you don't? Try to run up a flight of stairs. And that's how I know you don't.
It does
That's
work.
an SNL skit.
Are Americans fat phobic and obsessed with unrealistic beauty standards? Or has the body positivity movement normalized unhealthy habits and lifestyles? I'm John Regalado, and today we're going to have a debate about what it means to be healthy. Jillian, how are you feeling?
Feel good.
Debaters, are you ready to come at Jillian with your best arguments? All right, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Jillian Micheals. I'm a fitness expert and a health advocate, and today I am surrounded by 20.
Here we go. This is good. This is good. This one. This is the lady. Come on.
Hi. I'm Edie.
Nice to meet you.
I'm an eating disorder therapist. I'm going to do my best.
She's an eating disorder therapist. This is amazing.
To not use the O word because I find it pretty offensive. So I'm going to use fat bodied as we talk.
Okay.
Do you understand why people find it harmful?
Okay, fat body. Fatty body. Fatty body. Like, I'm sorry, but are you out of your mind? Like, obese is a medical term. That's true. Fat body is fucking crazy.
Harmful and triggering?
Overweight and obese is literally just having too much body fat. It has nothing to do with the quality of the person.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Are we going to debate the claim?
Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to clarify though. The
Are we going to
language.
pretend like I'm a 3 and you're my mommy, telling me how to talk?
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So the claim that you're saying is that it is inherently unhealthy to live in a fat body.
It's inherently unhealthy to have excess body fat, yes.
Okay. Where are you getting that information from?
Oh, okay.
Nature, motherfucker. That's where, like, reality and nature. That's where we're getting that information. Like, that is insane. Where are you getting that information? Have we gotten that far away from reality? That's fucking hilarious. Like, that is real. That's fucking hilarious. Like, where are you getting that information? Literally watching every single one of you try to fucking waddle over to the chair. That's where. That's where. Right there. That's where. And we got to stop this shit. Like, I'm an eating disorder therapist. Just because some fucking organization whose curriculum was paid for by the fucking big food and pharma industry stamps you by saying you're a fucking eating disorder therapist and you better talk about intuitive eating and body positivity and accepting yourself in your body. Just shut the fuck up. You know how we know that being fat is bad for you? Because if the fucking world ended and everybody had to fend for themselves, you know who would die first? Fat people. When everybody like, no, they'd be able to survive. If they had to take care of them fucking selves, if they had to get their own food, get their own water, fucking take care of themselves, they're fucked. Shit, probably 80% of morbidly obese people who are on at least one daily medication wouldn't make it the first month because they wouldn't be able to get their fucking medication. And everybody's like, I understand where people might be like, oh, that's not how we gear health. If you can't live and take care of yourself, should you need to, I would say that you're in a world of fucking shit should the power go out. I would say you're in a world of fucking shit should something fucking serious happen. Like, I don't know, like us going to war with Iran and fucking possible nuclear strikes and shit. I would argue that now is a better time to get healthy than fucking ever. Like, I would argue, like, are we actually trying to say that a novel cold that was predominantly dangerous for people over the age of life expectancy on the average, with an average of 4 serious comorbidities, that the second highest risk zone was being obese? Are we going to say that that doesn't indicate that you're not healthy? Are we going to say that just because you're literally, every time you take a step, you're smashing your joints with anywhere from 400 to 1,000, 1,500, even sometimes up to 2,000 extra pounds per fucking step? I mean, are we trying to pretend that physics does not goddamn exist? Are we trying to pretend that your heart was only built to pump so much blood to so much motherfucking body, and if your heart gets bigger, that's actually a bad thing? That's called an enlarged heart. Ask Rich Piana how that fucking worked out. But are we trying to pretend that, the ejection fraction of your heart, which is how much blood your left ventricle squeezes out to the rest of your fucking body, which is normally between 35 and 70%. 35 is even considered congestive heart failure, and 70 is probably the maximum. People don't want it to be too much higher, actually, because it can actually cause a clap ventricle. But the reality is, if you are even at midway, say somehow you're at like 55% of the blood that gets pulled into your left ventricle gets pushed out to your body. If you have twice the fucking body, that is like having a ejection fraction of 25%. It's biology, or it's undoubtedly true that systemic inflammation is caused from being obese, which inflammation is the biggest killer. Inflammation is what leads to things like diabetes, kidney disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's. Like the whole insanity where people were trying to say that, where are you getting that information from, that being fat's bad for you? Like, fucking reality. That's where we picked it up from, the real world. You guys should fucking try it sometime.
There are dozens of MRT trials that show having excess body fat, dozens, is causal, not correlated.
Oh, no, that's not true. There's no disease that just fat-bodied people get.
I didn't say that. But obesity lends itself to all-cause mortality across the board. Have you heard of something called adiposopathy? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know what it means?
She's actually about to talk about the thing I talk about all the time, where the fat cell gets surrounded because it gets too big, it dies off because the other fat cells get around it, and then it dies off, and your body sends what's called macrophages to it. The macrophages kind of eat the dead cell, and as they eat the dead cell, they release TNF-A, interleukin 1, interleukin 6, interleukin 10, the cytokines. Here we go.
Literally sick fat. And you understand how it works? Okay, tell me how it works.
So it's an additional layer of fat in the stomach area.
No. That's not what it is.
Visceral fat.
It works,
and it's not even a layer.
When we
It's
eat
inside.
too much food that has energy.
Oh shit! Okay, it's over. Fuck. I was getting too into it. All right, hey, I'll take some Q&A because that was fun. Actually, I have a couple. First of all, wow, man, what's up, motherfucker? Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I thought the government had gotten Alan. That's one of the reasons why I took a little bit of time off too. Just so everybody knows. Like, I mean, for those of you that are new to the channel, or newer to the channel, I told you so. I actually, I got canceled basically in 2020 because I was right. And you can check all my old posts. I've been consistent with it. I truly wish that everybody would have listened. We could have had a much better world right now, but I believe that wasn't really the actual goal. I believe the actual goal was to basically impress upon the people that they can take control, and they did, and they haven't let go since. So here we go. All right, Alan, I missed you. Listening to your videos and no nonsense dialogue helps me. I'm probably going to be making a lot more videos instead of lives. I'm probably doing a couple of lives a week, but at the same time, I want to be able to just make a few videos, spend more time with the wife. The idea is that, like, for those of you that don't know, I built an app in the last 9 months, like from scratch myself. And it is about to be launched on Google Store. Very happy about it. All of our clients and people like that are on it already. If you are interested in it, send me a message to Alan Roberts and DM me on Twitter. But because I can get you an advanced copy of it, you can become part of the test group. Once we get out of testing, we'll be there. But I really want to I want to be able to make some videos a couple times a week and go live maybe once or twice a week. I am going to be going live with Dr. Alan Chen at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday of next week. He was supposed to be, I thought I was going to go live with him today, but we misconnected, I guess. But I'll be live a couple more times next week, but I'm probably just going to start doing some more videos just because honestly, I got to be real. Like, I after this, like literally 12 hours a day, every day, sitting down, me, banging away on a computer. I mean, I literally wore out a computer. I wore out a laptop in the last 9 months. I'm ready to spend some time with my dogs and my son, and most especially the love of my life, my wife. I can't possibly tell everybody how happy I am about the app, and how I'm very, 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 very proud of it, and very, very, very. I'm looking very forward to what comes next, because honestly, I think the Hunger Free and Happy app, which is based off of my book, by the way. Oh shit! I don't have a copy here. My copy's in the bedroom. Damn it. But I wrote a book called Hunger Free and Happy, and that's my third weight loss book. I've also written Beyond Willpower, the hunger management method, which Hunger Free and Happy is kind of the evolution of it. And the first book was Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems, One Through All from Math and Willpower. That one I do have right here. This one I'm going to try. This one will be back up for ebook. I'm probably going to do a special where if you when you join the app, right when it's launched, you will be able to click on a link in the app and get all 3 of my books on ebook for free. And I might even throw in this motherfucker. It was never about your health, the COVID pandemic. Anyway, because people should read that one too. But I'm looking very forward to making videos again that are just freestanding and doing some lives. And I am on, if you're looking to get a hold of me or anything like that, I'm on Twitter fairly often throughout the day, making doctors look stupid, which is fun. I'm sorry to see so many people there that are, it's wild, isn't it? Wow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Glad we're here. Thank you very much. Oh, that's very good. Thank you. Oh, my videos motivate you. Thank you very much. You guys don't want to say this too loud. There's a lot of people that think I'm just straight up fucking evil because, very frankly, that, I say true shit. And I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for fat people. You guys have eaten enough sugar. I don't need to sugarcoat shit for you. Like, it makes no sense to me. So listen, I'll take some Q&A if you have a question about anything, food, diet, nutrition, anything. Same, but Alan talks like me, blunt and cuss a bit. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I will take any last questions. I can't believe I've been on almost 40 minutes. Wow, missed you guys. You're kind of evil. I like it. Oh, and also, I can tell you this. I will be doing a video tomorrow, probably about 11 a.m. Eastern time. And we are going to be talking about how Southwest Airlines. I'm taking credit for that shit. I'm just letting everybody know. I am taking credit for it. I literally haven't even had a petition out and about talking about how fat people should not even be allowed. Like, if you're super morbidly obese, you should not be allowed to fly commercial. I hope you understand that. You're a danger to yourself and others. Like, there's so many physical things if you're super morbidly obese that you shouldn't fly. There's deep vein thrombosis. The risk of cardiac event while in an airplane for a big person is massively higher. Yet alone the fact that if you have a cardiac event and you're 300, 400 pounds on an airplane, how the fuck they getting you out of that motherfucker? Like, you're dead. Like, it's dangerous for you. But also, if you hit turbulence, if the plane hits turbulence, something like that, you're a 400-pound flying object. You know, it's not safe for anybody. It's not. And yet alone, the seats aren't actually built for that type of weight. They can they buy 2 seats? They can. They should not be able to. First of all, wildly dangerous for the morbidly obese person. That means that they are sitting across a bar that's in between the chairs. I mean, everybody understands that there's like a bar that sits in between. That is, you hit a little turbulence. That is extremely dangerous for the tailbone, which is the bottom of your fucking spine for a morbidly obese person. I can't even believe they allow that shit. I can't, because that's dangerous as fuck. But yet alone the fact that it still is a matter of they're a hindrance if the plane would need to be evacuated. And I know there's not that many plane evacuation shit, but I don't want to be the one that's all of a sudden like, hey, the plane's on fire. We need to evacuate. And oh shit, there's a family of 4 that all weigh 400 fucking pounds in front of me. I'm going to be a crispy critter. You know? I mean, that's fucking crazy. You need Alan's chats every day. I'll be back much more often. Much more often. Share the word. Share the word that I'm back. I flew to Dallas next to a beast guy. I thought of you. I'd fucking ask him to move. I'd ask him to be moved. Oh, fuck, I'm done with that shit. I'm done. And don't get me wrong. I help fat people for a living lose weight. Shit, there's some fat people I've helped lose weight in the fucking chat right goddamn now. You know, like, I'm not going to say who they are because I don't do that shit. But what's up, motherfuckers? I see you. And congratulations, you crazy, amazing motherfuckers that have all lost weight. I fucking love you, motherfuckers. If you've been 300 fucking pounds and now you're a healthy weight, I love your fucking ass. You are an amazing motherfucker. You are your own hero, and you're a hero to society because you, instead of buying into this fucking stupid ass body positivity bullshit, you took it upon yourself to take control of your own motherfucking life and help yourself. You took it upon yourself to fix your fucking shit and to keep your shit fixed so you help yourself, your family, and society. You are a fucking hero. There we are. We're back. I don't know why they fucking do that to me. But if you've been morbidly obese your whole motherfucking life, and then you're now not morbidly obese, whether I helped you or not, you're a fucking hero because you literally had to unlearn all sorts of crazy shit that was taught to you when you were younger, and you didn't listen to this fucking crazy bullshit we got going on nowadays. Talking about like, well, I can be gorgeous at 400 pounds. No, the fuck you can't. No, the fuck you can't. I'm sorry if you think you can, and I'm nobody to judge anybody's looks because I literally look like a fucking, the guy that picks up the envelope at the end of the fucking week. I understand that I am not the fucking, like, arbiter of what is good looking and sexy. I fucking get that. Trust me. I don't try to claim I am. That's the thing. That's the difference. But when you fucking are 400 pounds and you're like, I'm dead ass sexy, you are fucking delusional. You look like addiction. You look like end stage addiction. You're as attractive as a junkie fucked up on the corner with fucking track marks on their arm. And I hate to be the bearer of that to you, but that's the goddamn truth. And everybody in society knows it. Just, you have a lot of people that are so fucking shitty that they will look at you straight in the motherfucking face and lie to you. You know they're lying to you. They know that you know that they're lying to you, and they still say the lie. And it's not to be nice to your ass. It's so they appear to be the nice person to you and everybody else, so they can claim to be the nice person to you and everybody else. It is not selfless. It is not kind. It is a lie told for self-fucking benefit. And anybody, I would argue that with anybody. And that's why that Jubilee will not have me on, is because that's reality. That's what we're saying. Body positivity is systemic population level lying to each other's fucking faces. That's what that shit is. That is the fucking reality of that whole goddamn situation. I am way nicer by telling a fat fuck to lose weight than somebody looks at that same fat fuck and says, you're beautiful just the way you are. You do you. Do another piece of pie. If you offer a fat person extra fucking food, you are fucking basically offering an addict their fucking fix. What the fuck are you doing? You're a horrible ass motherfucking person. If you try to make accommodation, we should not accommodate people that are hurting themselves so they can hurt themselves more. The accommodation is part of the fucking problem. It enables. It is an enabler. It is like the fucking person who goes and gets the alcoholic, the 6-pack, knowing they're going to fucking drink. It's a 6-pack plus another fucking bottle. You're the fucking enabler. You're part of their problem. You are actually part of their fucking problem. You are not being nice to them. You are fucking killing them. Reality exists. Boom! I lost 116 pounds, went from class 3 to obese to healthy BMI, and is so empowering to be the best thing I've ever accomplished in my life. You are fucking awesome. Everybody congratulate this person. That is goddamn amazing. You are a fucking hero to yourself, your family, your friends, society. You are a great goddamn example of what it's like for you, somebody to take control of their fucking life. You deserve every accolade society can fucking lay on you. You are what society needs more of. Great goddamn job. Thoughts on Quest protein chips, yeah or nay? In a pinch, they're better than chips, but they're also very ultra-processed food. They're still very ultra-processed. And it's hard to stand and breathe, and aging don't help. That's the fucking truth right there. That's the fucking truth. All right, folks. Listen, so if anybody's interested in coaching on the app or being on the app, please get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me on Twitter. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably have some links ready for you. But we are very, very, very excited about the release of Hunger Free and Happy, the app. And Alan, I'm down from 169 to 131. I think about prepping for a fit model contest. Fuck yeah. Just if you do prep for the fitness model contest, just be careful, because a lot of times when people who have had trouble with weight before, they do a contest like that, and then the refeed can get very bingy. So you got to be careful. As a matter of fact, we do help a lot of fucking people. A lot of people that like they have had problems with food before, and we help them right after their competition. So please think about that. YouTube sure has shadow banned you. Have not seen your videos in weeks. Well, I honestly have not made videos in a couple weeks. I was afraid I was going to say something that would have the black vans at my door. So, and that would be bad, because I got a newsflash for you. If the black vans show up because I say shit that the government doesn't like, it was nice knowing all you, because I'm not being taken. So reality exists. Anyway, 18 days before you're prepping for a country hike. Great fucking job, Emily. Fuck yeah. All right, motherfuckers. So my name is Alan Roberts. I'm going to go spend time with my wife. I hope all of you have a great goddamn day. I will see you tomorrow. What is it? 11 p.m. Eastern time? Excuse me, noon Eastern time. I will see all of you tomorrow. Goddamn.